I don't care where I'm at during that day's whitetail hunt. If a coyote walks by, it just turned into a coyote hunt. My name is Ricky Mills, a retired Special Forces officer and the host of Wild Jaeger Outdoor TV. As a Green Beret, my job was to infiltrate into foreign countries by land, sea, or air, using my language skills and cultural sensitivity to accomplish the mission, whatever it may be. As a global hunter, I'm inviting you to follow me and my team of international hunters as we travel the globe on a quest to hunt every country and every huntable game species. This is Wild Jaeger. So what do we got going on this week, John?
Well, we're hunting this week, Rick. We're hunting coyotes here in the Northeast.
So this week on Wild Jaeger Outdoor TV, we're talking about coyote hunting. Specifically, we're talking about the different ways to hunt coyotes. One of the reasons we're doing that is because I actually harvested a coyote with my bow this year. I had a lot of comments on the photo that I posted to Instagram and Facebook, our Wild Jaeger social media sites, and a lot of people, because it's really the angle that I took the picture at. When you lower the camera down below the animal, it makes the animal look larger. But it was a 46-pound coyote, and that's in the range, like you said, getting up closer to 50 pounds. A lot of the comments were, oh, that's a wolf, know your animals, or that's a mix, or whatever. That's a coyote. That's a New York State coyote. Yes, it probably has mixed a little bit with stuff coming down from the north, a larger species coming down from the north, but in New York State, that's the coyotes that we're killing. But on average, what's a good weight for a New York coyote?
A full adult coyote, males are heavier than a female. A female adult coyote is 30, 32, 35 pounds. Male coyotes, a full mature coyote, alpha dog, some of you predator hunters out there, 35, 40 pounds, 42 tops.
So if you're getting 46 pounds...
The odds are it's inbred with some of these wolves that were introduced over the last 25 years in New York State.
That's cool.
It's 1 October, another opening day.
Let's take a look at some of the whitetail footage that took place leading up to this coyote hunt. Shortly after this, I had to take off to Georgia for my bear hunt. When I got back, what a surprise. This episode of Wild Jaeger Outdoor TV is brought to you by Box Pro High Performance Game Calls, proudly made in the USA. Top Rack, the best European mount hanger available. I love all veterans. The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard, and then now Space Force. Because of my injuries, my accident, my status as a disabled veteran, we are able to positively advise soldiers that have physical and mental injuries. They're in those middle stages of like, I'm hurt, I'm injured. My body is not gonna be what it was before.
Bow, perfect. The Wounded Warrior effort
of taking soldiers back out and getting them in the field, getting them hunting, returning them to their roots, and returning them to something that internally is a comfortable place, so that they can forget for even just a short period of time and move on a little bit and spend time, some fellowship and some camaraderie with other people that share the same interests.
That's awesome. What you guys say?
Congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you, Rick.
It's been
Thank
a
you.
pleasure to get out here hunting.
Yes.
That's the big question that I get a lot of times. There's so many veteran support organizations. Hey, Rick, you're a retired Army guy. Give me an example of one that you think's a good veteran support organization. And
Wild Jaeger Veteran Adventures.
And we created one. We went out and we built our own.
So if you're wondering where you can go to find out information about how you can give to support Wild Jaeger Veteran Adventures, you can go to our website at www.wildjaeger.com and then look for the Wild Jaeger Veteran Adventures page. When you scroll to the bottom, there's a donate button there. You can volunteer your land for access for hunting. You can volunteer game on your land, volunteering your lodge or your cabin for space for veterans to come in and stay in. Feel free to call me or call John anytime to talk about what you'd like to do to help us get veterans in the outdoors and get them out on a Wild Jaeger Veteran Adventure. It's 25 October. I was in there yesterday and I pulled my Moultrie BC300i game camera. 951 photos. And if you've been following me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I got a monster. Tell you what, it's the biggest 8-point I've ever seen in my life.
After seeing those game camera photographs, I decided to go out and do a little scouting. At that point, I decided to move my tree stand over where I found the fresh sign. I hunted it for a few days, nothing really big coming through.
Alright folks, Rick Mills here. It is 2 November and we got a little snow last night, as you can see out the window there.
Let me tell you folks, when the rut hits, everything changes fast. This went on for about an hour, and at this point, I was pulling everything out of my kit bag. Grunting, bleeding. I even thought about climbing down and stalking over there.
I just got in here and climbed up within 100 meters of 2 bucks and a doe. Hot doe. Videoed the hot doe leaving. I didn't see where she went. She obviously went up and over that hill. And those 2 bucks fought. And then they got on her trail and followed her. Those aren't the biggest bucks. They're bucks. I'd need to see a better view of them. Not through my camera. If one of them would have walked underneath me, I probably would have shot one. But they went that way. So all I can do is sit here and hope that there's something bigger going to come through here. I don't know. That tree right there, that's what got my attention yesterday. It's the reason I'm here today. Neither one of those bucks looked big enough to make that rub. Where's the big boy?
Alright folks, it's 3 November, I'm in my parking spot. Again, hunting public land. It's been 40 degrees all night. All the snow we saw yesterday is gone.
What I learned from the following experience is that once you've got a hot doe in an area, everything is coming to that region. She's leaving scent all over the place, and bucks are gonna come from miles. Again, I thought about climbing down and stalking over. In a second, you're gonna hear a crash from the 2 bucks fighting around the corner, literally 24 hours later. I've learned from experience though, once you're up in the tree stand, you've got the advantage. You pick the spot, stay there, hunt it out. About an hour later, the buck I've been waiting for shows up. And of course, I'm not prepared. Let's watch that again through my Tacticam.
The opportunity where I'm hunting the coyotes specifically, that's an area where I hunt big bucks, and it's an area that also the coyotes like to come back to. I don't know if there's a den there, but every year I see coyotes in that area. Do you have any areas that you can say, like, all right, I'm new to hunting coyotes, I'm new to hunting predator game, that specifically, like, you've hunted certain areas or terrain or something that held coyotes more than others?
And they're bedding in thickets. They're bedding, you know, where their food may be coming a lot. A lot of people have that wrong interpretation that, oh, there's a coyote den right there, that's where we're going to call. Well, understand, they only use the den when the female's taking care of the young. So what I focus on is really the sign, trail cameras and sign. You know, our Moultrie trail cameras, we're picking up a ton of coyotes right now. So really just follow your sign, get out there scouting in the daylight hour, find the tracks. Some people are putting some roadkill out in the middle of their fields, trying to attract them as far as with a food source. But I really focus on thickets, not so much big open hardwoods. One of my primary spots is a cedar swamp that's just a few miles from here, and it's a deep cedar swamp. There's a lot of critters in there, a lot of stuff there for these predators to feed on. So that's basically what I go by, is really my scouting and the trail cam picks and things like that.
This episode of Wild Jaeger Outdoor TV is brought to you by Fox Pro, high performance game calls, proudly made in the USA. Top Rack, the best European mount hanger available. All right, folks, let's start hunting some coyotes.
It's so windy, a turkey. A big tom just flew up in the tree right next to me. I don't know if he knows I'm here or not. Okay, so now I know why the turkey flew up in the tree. I mean, coyote. Nice coyote. I missed miserably. Running shot. With a bunch of branches. I probably hit a branch on the way. I guess my hunt's over. Okay, because of that guy walking in, I had to jump to another tree stand I have up, so I'm in my Summit Viper, about 30 feet up in a tree, in an area that I've been wanting to get to for a long time, but weather conditions, everything. When it's snowing, it's wiping your scent out, it's silencing everything. I am as deep as you can get, other than being like right over there, which is where I want to be. This is where I had the 2 bucks fighting, down here with the hot doe. Like right in here, not kidding.
Now, it is not normal that you should be able to reload your bow and take a second shot on the same coyote. I actually used my tac cam to video the coyote running off. I found my arrow, and there was hair on the ground. I gave him a haircut.
It's 20 November, and what's wrong with that bow? There's no arrows. I just shot all 3 of my arrows. So I'm pretty sure I got a coyote down over here. And I just took 2 shots at a coyote over here. I have no clue. I think maybe I hit some branches or something. Because he just ran off, just trotted off. Man, what a morning. What a way to finish out the 2020 Central New York bow hunting season. For me, I'm done. I won't use this bow for the rest of the year other than to probably shoot targets in the basement. So thank you, PSC. Thank you, Gold Tip. Thank you, True Ball. Thank you, Tacticam. And thank you very much, Summit Tree Stands, for this Viper, Ultimate Viper. You gotta love it.
All right, folks, that finishes our episode on coyote hunting up here in northeastern United States. John, it's been a great show.
Awesome.
I appreciate your expertise.
Absolutely.
It's always nice to have somebody here that knows more about a subject than I do, that's for sure.
For sure. And again, you want a great pastime to get you off the couch in the winter when there's no ice on these waters to catch your perch. Get out, do some predator hunting.
Outstanding.